Space! We live in it, move through it, navigate it, and control it. But what is space? How do we navigate? And most importantly, how do we know where we are? Like a GPS, our brain has its own positioning system. It regulates how we move, remember, and navigate. Our GPS is driven by two specialized cells. Place cells form the coordinates and landmarks. They are located in the hippocampus, where information becomes memories. Grid cells are found in the entorhinal cortex. They form the blue dot that tells us where we are. Together, they create a mental map that we use to remember, analyze, and navigate an environment. As I walk down the corridor, individual place cells light up for certain sights, sounds, and smells. Grid cells fire at multiple points, dividing the space into a grid, so I can connect the dots and form a path home. Since each grid cell's grid is different, each point in space is unique, so we always know where we are. Place cells are like piano keys. Each location has its own notes. Grid cells put the notes in order. As we move around, the two cells make a song we can remember, with practice. Space controls almost everything. Even mental images and memories are created from blueprints drafted by place and grid cells. For instance, London cab drivers exercise their place cells so much memorizing routes that these brain areas are bigger than non-cabbies. Our thoughts, opinions, and knowledge are all stored in the same place cell codes and organized in the same grid cell patterns. Students get higher test scores if they remember information through mental maps than just text. Memorization champions use mind palaces to remember almost 8 times more. The takeaway here is that their brains aren't different from ours. With practice, they've just learned to use their spatial systems more efficiently. Progressive place cell dysfunction can cause navigation and memory problems that are the hallmark of early Alzheimer's disease. Detecting these issues could lead to better diagnosis and more lives saved. The really mind-blowing idea is that our ability to imagine, remember, and perceive reality all depend on how well we use our navigation system.